Hello everybody, I'm Count Christo and I've just completed a rather good fun multiplayer 1 versus 4 multiplayer. German Reich versus France, Britain, the Soviet Union and the United States, with 4 accomplished multiplayer characters arrayed against me and the wonderful Zoom and Tesla on my side, both joining probably about at 2.5 hour intervals. It was a really good campaign. We had a really good time. I won, haha, which is always fun. I want to do a quick after action report and tell you what happened. There is a VOD which will be going up just after this video if you're interested in watching how the whole multiplayer went. It is 5 hours long, so viewer discretion is advised. We started out fairly simple. Me and the Soviets raced to get to war with Poland. I declared war on Japan immediately, which then allowed me to do my 25-day justification times, so I took out Poland. Unfortunately, they beat me to Poland, and actually if we look from the Soviets' perspective, why can't I see their diplomat? We'll just tag over to them. So the why can't I see the Soviets' diplomatic map mode? It's very strange. Anyway, the Soviets actually took Danzig and all this area in the peace deal with Poland, which is very unfortunate. So then I was a bit stuck because I had to get towards Romania because they were busy justifying on Turkey. So I declared war on Czechoslovakia, which got me towards Romania, and then I snuck in and grabbed all of Romania, which was excellent because that allowed me to secure all of the Balkans, and we took out Italy and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, the Allies beat me to Sweden and Portugal, which gave them all kinds of control over the world's tungsten supply. So I went hard on light tanks. We tag over to Germany here. We were using these, which is a lovely tank division. No, we weren't. We were using these, with 2 light self-propelled, 2 anti-air, 11 light tanks and 5 motorized with support anti-air, support anti-tank, support artillery, engineers and recons. It was a very effective tank template. We did lose about 6 of them in encirclements, but the remaining 25 were more than enough. Manstein and his fortress busting allowed us to siege artillery our way straight through the, not quite Maginot, but they did build level 10 forts up here on the French-Belgian border, which we did manage to take Belgium, which is very helpful. They really should have tried to prevent us from doing that hard, because if you can take Belgium, this Belgian border is wooded, and it's really nice to be able to defend like a solidly wooded border rather than here. And we punched through this tile, and then France capitulated rather quickly. Meanwhile, on the east, I was controlling the east at this point. What I did was I held this line here all the way down here to there. I held that line, so we fell back from the front because they'd punched through and taken Danzig in that earlier war. And this line proved very difficult for them to break. They tried a few times. There was a serious effort to break us here, but after a bit of back and forth, I managed to bait their tanks in, encircle them, and annihilate their remaining tanks, which is extremely satisfying. I was extremely pleased, as you'll see if you watch the VOD. Basically, the line was here, and they started attacking me hard here with tanks. So I intentionally retreated while I built a fallback line up here. So I retreated, and then took this province, encircling their tanks, and annihilated them. It was glorious. I love it. When someone box selects their tanks, you box select your units, you attack. It's basically in a multiplayer. If you do this, you guys attack here. Now you guys attack here. Now you guys attack here. You deserve these guys to die. I'm sorry to say that to a worthy opponent in the multiplayer. But if you select all your units, especially if they're tanks, and send them in without leaving, what you want to do is much more like this. You go there, but we're going to leave one of them there, and one of them there, and there we go. Now our retreat is covered. One may, of course, not be enough, but, your mileage may vary. But yeah, it was a great multiplayer. Thank you very much to Tesla for helping out so much, and Zoom nearer the end. It was glorious. We had some good times. I really enjoyed some of the encirclements and breakthroughs we pulled off near the end. They were fantastic. But yeah, so as I said, if you want to watch the VOD, it is over on YouTube. One big mistake to mention, if you're playing Hoi 4 and you don't want to be laughed at, use Concentrated. Concentrated is better, much better. Use Concentrated. Anyway, on that note, thank you ever so much for watching. Like the episode if you liked it, helps out a great deal. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.